Hello, I am here for today's live on what you need to know about getting clients to come back. What is my biggest tip? And how can I help support you in getting your businesses successful and profitable, getting clients in the doors, and making money, thousands of dollars a month, because we need thousands of dollars a month now. So let's see, I have all kinds of tips. My biggest tip: invite them, make them feel special, personally follow up with them. So those are my biggest ones, but I am going to go ahead and expand on all of those for the next few minutes. All right, so let's see. First of all, getting clients to come back. Always on the last session, I suggest that they do follow-up sessions. I always say, you know what? I feel like we're complete for now, and things are going to come up. Things always come up, right? So whether it's something is revisiting you based on what we worked on, you need a little refresher, or something new comes up in your life, please know that you can come in at any time and we can do a session. We can rewrite goals, we can make new hypnosis audios, we can do refreshers. So I'm always here, and the door is open for you to come again at any time. Believe it or not, there are plenty of people out there that think because you're done with their program or their 6 sessions or 4 sessions that you don't want to see them again, or maybe you think they should be complete and they wouldn't even think to call you again, and maybe they would even call another hypnotist or hypnotherapist that they don't even trust as much as they trust you, but they're not sure they should come back to you. So invite. Everyone likes to be invited. I know, even for me personally, if there's a certain situation where someone has said, you're always invited, it's completely different than if they make a phone call and say, hey, will you come over? Hey, you're invited too, right? When we get that invitation, it gives us permission to come back in. So 1, make sure you invite them after that first session. The second one is send them a personal follow-up email. Now, I have set up in my Calendly situation where after that last session, they will get an email saying, thank you so much. Let me know if you have any questions. I really enjoyed working with you. That's just a basic email that everyone gets. And then I'll say something like, hey, if you want others to experience the power of hypnosis, please give me a Google review at this link. Or, hey, check out my Facebook page and give me a review. And so there's that, but then I always send a personal follow-up. And the reason that they know it's personal is because with every client, I've spoken about this many times, so go ahead and look at my YouTube videos on Attitude of a Champion YouTube channel. There are videos on writing a contract. I talk about it all the time. I learned it about 4 years ago. It has changed my life. And the contract is what I have every client write about what the version of them is they want to be when we're done working together. My personal contract, I share it all the time. I step into it all the time. I remind myself who I am. I am a powerful, loving, giving leader. Yes, I am. And so with my clients, they all write a contract. I am a blank, 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 and then a noun. And I will write them a personal email and said, hey, and then blank, blank, blank woman or man or whatever they chose. And then I will just say, hey, remember to read your affirmation statements, listen to your audio. I'm always here if you need me. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. They know it's personal because I've now personalized it. It makes a huge difference. I typically do this 2 weeks to a month after the session. I just keep my file on my desk and I file through it once a week, and I'll send out these quick emails. They just take a minute, but they're worth a lot of money, like priceless. So there's that. I always tell them, hey, please refer me to anyone that you know of. I will give you a 10% discount for every 3 people that you refer. Or, hey, if you're interested in a referral program and there's a couple people you want to refer, get a hold of me and I'll do a session for you or your child when you give me 5 referrals, right? So referral programs are super important. It shows them that you value that they are sending others to you. And we all know that the best way to get new clients is to be referred from others, because it's someone that they trust, that they know that you will be taking care of them, right? Because especially with hypnotists and hypnotherapists, crazy but true, people think some of us are a little bit weird, right? Or they don't trust hypnosis, or afraid we're going to mess with their mind. So when you get a referral, it's massive. That's why when I work with athletes, the referrals are key, and that's how most of my athletes come in, is so-and-so worked with you, so-and-so highly recommended you. I've heard how great you are. I'd love for you to work with my son or my daughter or me. And so referrals are the basis of my business, and it's because of these little things that I didn't do in the beginning of my business, which is something that I want to also let you guys know. I have the Attitude of a Champion certification course to certify you in sports hypnosis and performance mindset, and I can help you do it because I do it myself. I work with athletes every day. I'm out there in the trenches. I'm doing discovery calls many a week. I'm seeing athletes many a week. And so I have new experiences I can share with you all the time. And part of being successful is having a mentor or a coach that's been where you want to go. So if you're interested in working with anyone that's a high performer, it could be a speaker, it could be executives, it could be a musician or an actress or an actor or a dancer or an athlete, be sure that you give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about how we can help you get more clients in your doors also. Okay, there's a couple of those. Let's see. Oh, tell them what you can work on in the future. Sometimes suggestions help, right? Plant the seed. I know that so much of where I am in my life is because someone has planted a seed at one time or another. So plant a seed and say, hey, we just finished working with you as a successful, getting your raise. But if you ever want to come back to me for, lifestyle change or to stop smoking or to lose weight, I have programs for that also. Sometimes athletes, hey, if you ever have an injury or you feel like you're not performing as good as you used to, give me a call. We'll do a session. Sometimes to the parents, I'll say, look, if you ever struggling with, feeling down, I'm here to help you. So suggesting, I work with people with fears. Those kind of things are huge. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have this friend and she's going on this vacation and she's deathly afraid to fly. Can you help her? Yeah, absolutely. Have her give me a call. Last night I was on a Zoom and we were doing some practice sessions, and I was paired up with a woman, and she said, so what do you do? And I said, well, I'm a hypnotherapist. I basically work with anybody, but typically with high performers, athletes, help them get their confidence back, recover from an injury, enjoy their game again, feel less pressure, play the sport better. And she says, oh my gosh, I have a friend that I want to go see, a hypnotist, hypnotherapist, but I didn't really know who to refer her to because I didn't know any. And I trust you because you're in this class and we just had a good conversation. So give me your phone number and have her call you tomorrow. It was basically because I was out there telling her what I do, and she needed someone that she could trust, that she could send someone to. So again, just, when you truly believe in what we offer and the gifts that we can give others, just put it out there. Hey, I can help people with this kind of thing. Follow-up process, super important. Get your follow-up emails set up, personalize them. And with athletes, honestly, like once every 6 months, I'll send out a general email to everybody saying, hey, Christmas is coming up. If you have an athlete in your life that you know of and you don't know what to get them as a gift because we all have everything, hey, why don't you get them 4 sessions to work with me for confidence and peak performance? Here's a 25% discount code. Give me the code when you book your sessions and I will go ahead. And so I'm making $1,000 on a simple little email. Oh, and maybe a 20% code or 25% code. So, reach out every, couple times a year. Athletes always love to come back. I have some athletes that come in monthly. I have some athletes that come in before their season starts. I have some athletes that come in every year. But I do get follow-up athletes, and I do get siblings and friends of the athletes. So super important. How do you get clients to come back? You ask, you suggest, and you let them know that you're here for them and that you're not done working with them, that there's always things to work on in our life, right? I mean, I've always said, like, everyone can use a therapist. And so instead of seeing a psychologist and going again and again and again and again, we can help them with a couple situations, just in a couple sessions. So, suggest it, offer it. And thanks for being with me today. What I want to offer you today is if you work with high performers or athletes, I am offering you a letter that I send out to coaches to get me in front of their teams. Because when I can get in front of a team and talk about mindset training and the power of our mind and peak performance for 30 minutes, I typically will get 1, 2, 3, even 4 athletes from each, peak performance, we call them. And it's all in my course, but the team talks that we do. So if you want to reach out to coaches, there's a free letter that we are going to give you. Just hit the button below, the link below, and you will get that free download. And I hope that you enjoy it. If you have questions, you know where to find me. I will be in this group, and you can DM me. I would love to talk to you if you have any questions about Attitude of a Champion. And lastly, I want to personally invite you. We talked about personally inviting. I want to personally invite you to join me on June 20th at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, for a free workshop that I am giving, and I'm going to give more tips and secrets to working with athletes, how to get them in your doors, and a few of the techniques that I have developed in my 20 plus years of practice that are really key to mastering working with athletes. So please join me. It's free. It's a 2-hour workshop. It's at 2 p.m. and I hope to see you there. There'll be the link below this video also. So have a great day. Have a great couple weeks. I will see you again soon in my live in a couple weeks, and I hope to see you at the workshop. See you later. Bye.